folks. There isn't an inch of difference, apparently, between the two parties. They act like there's a difference, but they're all big government, big spenders. And here it goes again. When it comes to massive spending, making its way through Congress, as Nancy Pelosi once said, we may have to pass it to find out what's in it. The plan is so big, there's no way to read the whole thing before the vote. But we do know that it's loaded with a lot of pork.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But there are plenty of pet projects hidden within the bill. There are some points that should make both Republicans and Democrats happy, like protection from the IRS. Gary Lane has more.
The budget battle was Paul Ryan's first big test as House Speaker. He put a positive spin on the agreement, saying both parties, Republicans and Democrats, got something they wanted.
I think we played our cards the best we could, given the cards we were given, given the situation we inherited. And I'm very proud of what we've been able to achieve.
The Republicans got a big energy win. Democrats finally agreed to end the 40-year ban on oil exports.
Do you know what that does for our foreign policy, what that does for job creators, what that does for infrastructure? It's huge. It's permanent policy that's good for American foreign policy, good for energy, good for jobs.
The bill also stops the Internal Revenue Service from targeting conservative groups, like those audited in the recent Tea Party scandal.
We are freezing most IRS operations and stopping the IRS from suppressing civic participation in 501c4 organizations.
While Republicans failed to stall Environmental Protection Agency greenhouse gas regulations against power plants, they agreed to extend solar power and wind energy tax credits for another 5 years. The tax compromises are expected to give Congress an incentive to move forward next year with comprehensive tax reform. The 2016 budget also weakens Obamacare by eliminating the so-called Cadillac tax placed on high-value health plans. Democrats agreed because labor unions opposed the tax.
This is a bipartisan compromise. It's a bicameral compromise. And I understand that some people don't like some of the aspects of this, but that is the compromise that we have.
Those people Ryan referred to are House conservatives. What did they want that they did not get? With a national deficit nearing $20 trillion, they wanted to see a reduction in spending. It wasn't in the bill. And despite maintaining pro-life protections guaranteed in the Hyde Amendment, the new budget does not end the ban on funding for Planned Parenthood. With no way to override a veto from President Obama, lawmakers made that decision despite undercover videos that showed the abortion provider discussing the sale of aborted baby body parts. Security requirements will be tightened for the U.S. visa waiver program. And what about the controversial issue of admitting Syrian refugees into the United States? Ryan said that issue will be brought up by the Senate in early 2016. Gary Lane, CBN News.
Well, the whole deal is they don't want to be accused of shutting the government down, and so they want to give essentially the Democrats just about everything they want to make sure there's a, quote, veto-proof majority. But if the Democrats go along with it, then Obama has got what he looked for, and so the conservatives in the House are just going to take the hind part and not get much of anything else. But one day, if they keep plugging away, there'll be a majority, a veto. Well, there'll be another person in the White House, and who knows who it might be.